Hello, it's me, Josh. I'm here with the only one in York, the almost outlines board, which I've been waiting for a few months to arrive from my relatives in America. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to set up your very own skateboard. You will need a small screwdriver, as seen here. You'll need some trucks. These are very vital to your skateboard. You'll need some grip tape and wheels with bearings. You may also need a socket wrench with attachments that may be 13mm, 15mm and 10mm. They will all come in handy. But you can also use a spanner for the 10mm. You can also use a skate tool. That's the more clever choice to do, but I'm original. Okay, here is the grip tape. I have cut out a shape around that little picture right there, so that will show through the grip tape. This is the first time I'm doing this, so fingers crossed it'll go well. First thing that you'll want to do is to somehow peel off the backing from the grip tape. This works best when you have mod grip tape, which has tiny little holes in it, so you won't have any air bubbles. I've just got the cheap-ass solution. Now, before you throw away this, it's a good idea to keep it because you can flatten it out instead of rubbing your hand across the grip tape, which knackers it, quite frankly. You can put it down and you can smooth it out like that, and it'll leave it bubble free. Can't get into it. It's a good idea to file down the edge of your skateboard with something like an Allen key or a nail file or the edge of a screwdriver, like that. And another thing, if you ever have to remove your grip tape, it's completely easy. All you do is you get a hairdryer and you blast hot air all over the skateboard and peel off the edge of the grip tape. To cut the skateboard, you'll want to stick the blade up through the grip tape and pull on it like so. I'm now at the stage where I have all of the different bolts in, and I've got all the grip tape on, my own custom grip tape job. I have poked holes through here. I now have my truck risers on and my Venture low polish trucks. They look amazing. A few things that I have to say because my camera ran out of memory earlier. is that, like, this usually happens, my camera usually runs out of memory, it ran out of memory in Morecambe, it ran out of memory now. Anyway, back to the subject. To get the holes in the grip tape, this is where the screwdriver comes in handy. And also if you have, like, a barcode on the bottom of the trucks, which you probably will if you get the same model of trucks as me, imported especially from America. You'll have to use this to poke holes through the grip tape. It may seem quite hard at first, but if you just keep some pressure on it, then it'll go straight through. And it's quite hard to get these in, the bolts. And if you have a skate tool, that's absolutely brilliant. You can use the skate tool all you like, but at the moment I have an Allen key, 3mm Allen key, and a spanner, 10mm. And you stick the Allen key in to one of the bolts, and then turn with the spanner instead. So that's how I put on the trucks. And then if you should definitely make sure that you have the kingpin facing inwards. Otherwise your skateboard won't look right and it won't turn right and it won't do anything. Make sure that you have the speed washers, one on each side of each wheel. And yeah, if you want to tighten or loosen the steering kingpin, you tighten it and loosen it with a 15mm socket wrench. What you want to do, if you have the bearings right here, then you won't already have them in. So it's all about brute force. You just push, you get one of the bearings on, you get the wheel, you put the wheel on top of the bearing, and you push down really, really hard. And that should get the bearing into place. Also, you can take off the bearing, if you want to, by just wiggling it about there, and twisting it around, and off with the bearing. You want to get one of these speed washers behind each of the bearings and in front of each of the bearings before one of the nuts. Hello again, I've just went out to try the skateboard. I've got all the wheels on. It's working absolutely perfectly. These trucks are the best trucks I've ever had. I've only ever had 2 sets of trucks. But anyway, they turn extremely well. They give out loads of tilt. If you're looking for tilt, these trucks are great for the job, really. The board feels brilliant, the grip tape feels brilliant. Don't know what could possibly go wrong. I mean, just a moment ago I did tap the board, so it did take off a little bit of paint. That's all though. Didn't take off loads. So I think the paint job might wear off quite soon, but apart from that it's just going to stay awesome. Oh, I think the wheels might have kicked up a bit of grit as well. It's made a few little paint dents there as well. So they're the only places that you need to watch out for. But apart from that, it looks amazing, feels amazing, it's a 10 out of 10.